Dakota here. I'm about to walk you through everything you're about to see. So right now I am walking up to a rally that was put on by the heirs of the Confederacy, and Antifa showed up and threw a big hissy fit, and then they yelled and screamed at each other. The heirs of the Confederacy is a Confederate heritage group in North Carolina. Typically, they behave themselves pretty well. There was one incident where a couple of them damaged some public property, but usually the heirs of the Confederacy always get a permit. They always tell police what they're going to do. Then they do what they say they're going to do. They don't damage private property. They don't attack police. They don't attack citizens. They don't chant about killing cops or killing the president. So it was disappointing when a couple of them did do that vandalism. And the reason why I'm walking and I'm not just recording when I get there is because my iPad has been attacked so many times it barely functions. But if I hook it up to my laptop, I can still kind of make it work. So the show must go on. What's up, guys? How's it going? I like your black cutoff shorts. Those are very fashionable.
This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey.
Breathe.
Ho, ho. This racist scum has got to go. Hey, hey. I know. Ho, ho.
What's up, Tim? How's it going today, my friend? No mask today, I see. No bandana. The two guys I just said hello to were, shall we say, featured in my last video. I'll leave the link in the description. And they may or may not have something to do with my damage to my property. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It does have a little bit of damage.
Here's fuck.
I shouldn't? Well, yeah, I can't even see what I'm filming.
Yeah,
I just
am. Take guesses.
I'm hoping that I'm filming. I hit a little button.
I'm gonna give you just like a quick tip. That shit ain't filming, my guy. That
You don't
shit
think
ain't
it's filming?
Nothing, my guy.
Well, my channel is Nash Bo Jr. Check it out later. Man,
I'm definitely not gonna do
where
that.
it is.
well, it may be. It may be. It may be. You may be on there. You may not be. We will see. We will see. I heard a little.
I wish you don't drop it on accident again or something.
Well, I've never dropped it on accident. That's never happened before.
Yeah.
You just. Oh, I'm being shushed.
Sir, please get out of my personal space.
This isn't your personal space. Stop
Get
breaking
out- get out of my
hey. Hey, man. Hey, dude. You just attacked me. You just. I'm getting kind of like tired of. But thank you for your concern. I do appreciate that very, very much. Boom.
I don't know. I saw a cowboy hat. Oh, it's mine. Okay.
Say fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops! Say fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops!
Say fuck the cops!
Fuck the cops!
Nazi scum! Shut the fuckers in the street!
Oh, what's up, man? How's it going?
You're the hateful people! You're the
Long time no see.
But you don't want me to film you.
You don't need
You're
to
very.
film me.
You don't. I don't need to film anybody. I'm choosing to.
It worries me when you film people, and we're journalists. We're here to document too, so I don't know why you're filming
Your
me.
camera is much nicer than mine. It really is. Look, my screen, it doesn't even work anymore. I just hope I'm getting this, because I don't even really know. We'll see later on. How you doing today, officer?
No cops, no plan. We took that Silent Sam. No cops, no plan. We took that Silent Sam.
In case you're wondering who Silent Sam is the name of a statue that had been on the campus of UNC for over 100 years and was a monument to fallen Confederate soldiers that were also students at UNC. And last year, Antifa pulled it down. So that woman screaming at the top of her lungs is Dr. Alpha Cravey, who works at UNC as a professor of geography. In her About Me section, it says, I went to high school during the 1960s and was influenced by the notion that people can have and must find ways to have a positive impact on society. This commitment to social justice shapes my professional and personal life, particularly my interests in critical thought. I believe that theorizing society and social change can offer guidance about how social change occurs and how we can best live in the world and contribute to progressive social change. And I guess that's why she's screaming at the top of her lungs at what appears to be a student. So you're going to see in a moment that she's not yelling at these Confederate heritage supporters. She's yelling at this young woman who is talking to them. She's yelling at the top of her lungs at a student. This is a professor at UNC yelling and screaming at a student, or what appears to be a student. This was her a little earlier. I don't know what she is, but she's simply a young woman holding a notebook talking to some Confederate heritage supporters, and this is the treatment she gets from Dr. Cravey, a professor at UNC.
Don't platform fascists! Don't platform fascists! Don't platform fascists! Don't platform fascists!
God bless Dixie! God bless Dixie!
Don't platform fascists! Don't platform fascists!
See us getting
Don't
attacked?
platform fascists!
No, what happened?
Don't
We were
platform
attacked. It's
fascists!
all on
Don't
video.
platform
Who attacked you?
fascists!
And those
Don't
Antifa people.
platform fascists!
Do you know the name of the person that attacked him?
We do know their name, and we're going to get them arrested.
What is
Timmy
their?
Osborne.
Tim Osborne. So, what is your name, or at least what name would you like to go by on my YouTube channel?
Lance Spivey. My real name is, everybody knows.
So
me.
you don't have an anonymous nickname.
No.
Are you? So I'm just here to try to kind of get an idea for what's going on. What brings you out here today?
This one's supposed to show support for putting that statue back where it belongs.
Yeah, what does Silent Sam represent?
These two dudes are private business. I give trespass from if I need to stay outside. Okay.
Oh, I did not think this many people were going to come over here.
Thought, Lance, nothing's gonna happen. So, Silent Sam is a monument to fallen soldiers. Is that how you would describe him?
Well, yeah, in a way, it's a tombstone to soldiers that were buried in mass graves and other places, but that statue in particular was to the alumni and the students of UNC that put down their studies and went to war for the Confederacy.
That woman in the Confederate flag shirt is named Nancy Rushman, a member of the Heirs of the Confederacy and one of the two suspects in the vandalism case I mentioned at the beginning of the video. She went across the street to get a bottle of water and used the restroom and needed a police escort to do that. The guy in the black shirt with the red bandana around his neck is Dwayne Dixon, another professor at UNC.
Wow, look at you all posting up, showing out for white supremacy. Good job.
Well, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Is your sister here? So that guy right there, his name is Anderson Edward Swiester. His sister's name is Molly Swiester. They're both pretty prominent members of Antifa. They were both at Charlottesville. He was very violent while he was at Charlottesville. And they were both at a rally in Durham, North Carolina, when another Confederate monument was pulled down.
No KKK, no fascist USA!
Oh, okay. La Police. Yeah, I'm going to make a donation because I am advocate of free speech.
Great, thank you.
You're very welcome. I was curious to see if she hated me so much that she wouldn't take my money. Two A's, Lindsay! What's up, man? How's it going today? Good? Good.
How are you doing?
I'm
An
good.
insane person. You're just an insane person. You're so lonely. You're so lonely. It's sad.
Oh, I'm not really lonely
Sad,
or
how
insane.
lonely you are. I always see you by yourself.
I don't accept any of that. You're right. I don't have a woman. I don't see you as a woman either. But you know, that's not
You don't
really
know anything about me. I know everything about you just from watching what you do.
okay. Well, that's
Sad.
amazing.
It's sad.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, man. I really am.
If you think about what your life choices you made that you're watching here,
Yeah.
you might turn out better. You still have time to make friends and become a person who can contribute to society.
Well, what would you suggest would be a good place to start?
I know you ought to just look into your soul and ask yourself, how is it okay to be alone, like hated by everybody around you, and doing this like weird thing, this like strange behavior that you engage in?
All right. Well, give me a moment. Let me take it one step at a time. Let me look into my soul. Why am I alone? Why does everybody hate me? Why? I am looking into my soul. This hippie just told me to look into my soul.
You wouldn't catch it. You can catch it.
This looks for your hat.
Oh, yeah.
The little hat.
Little hat. Yeah.
Dead giveaway.
So I was told you attacked somebody here earlier. It doesn't sound like something you would do. I mean, I'm just going on the one side of the story I heard. Was there an altercation earlier, Tim? Yeah. Well, it's a slippery slope, man. Next thing you know, you're like Jazz Massacre. Jazz Massacre. Let me go talk to Jazz Massacre. What's up, Josh? How's it going, buddy? You, look what happened to my device. I'm so confused. It was the guy in a mask that did it. The screen is totally destroyed, as you can see. It still receives input. I can still tap the screen, but I can't see what's on the screen. So I have no idea what I'm filming. I don't even know if I'm filming. I just hope I'm filming. I kind of have the layout memorized, so I tapped where I thought the camera app was. Then I tapped where I thought the start recording button was. And I heard it go boop, boop. So I figure it might be recording. It might not be. Whoever it was that, the guy in the mask that did that, he did that right in front of the Durham police headquarters with multiple surveillance cameras. And then he crossed the street and took his mask off. So it's in the police's hands at this point. What do you think about that? Do you think that you agree with me being attacked like that? Because you're advocating peace and stuff, and I know you wouldn't agree to that. Because that's violence. And I was just literally just in the crowd, wasn't like doing anything. And some guy in a mask attacked me, and he was wearing black cut-off jeans. And whoever he was, I don't know who he was. It's a mystery. But that's why we have police investigators, to investigate crimes of that nature. To see. I hope the guy that did it was not on probation, because if he was on probation, that would violate his probation. Gina, how are you doing? Hey, did you ever figure out the Onion is not real? It's not an actual news outlet.
Don't do it again, please.
Guys, I mean, this is fun. Y'all are a bunch of fun young people. Y'all are taking my presence and you're turning it into fun.
I have a quote from Alex Jones here. So it's gonna, you have to wait a minute to get to the real thing.
I feel like I went to a junior high school and just kind of walked up to the tree.
But I feel
and now, like,
I'm while they try to do a picnic or play a game of bocce ball. I used to wake up in the bushes almost every day, my pit-soaked pants bunched around my ankles, my mouth already shouting at passersby and trees about white genocide. Yeah, but once my shirt took off, I couldn't help but think I lost a little of that human connection that only comes from seeing flecks of your own spit on a stranger's face. And you tell them your voice is shorter from the amplification about the false flag operations, where crisis actors
try to take away your diapers.
And there's just no feeling quite like the rush of climbing to the top of the jungle gym, the speed of your throat lying daring as you scream at parents and kids about autistic puppets, the heat of the sunwarm playground equipment seeping into your flushed nude body.
Okay. Wow.
At press time, Jones was being escorted from Austin, shelving in public park by police officers after an unsuccessful attempt to sell his child use supplements to a family celebrating their daughter's birthday.
So that's straight from the media. That's straight from Alex Jones' mouth.
I don't know.
Sad and pathetic.
Well, no, I looked into my
you're
soul.
sad and
Oh,
pathetic.
no.
You're just like a mentally ill clown. It's sad. It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Well, what would
the
make
saddest thing is that online white supremacists have tried to weaponize you and fool you into doing their work.
Really? Like who?
How can you see what you're doing? It's like obvious. If you're done with me, you're done as fuck.
Well, I don't. Okay. Well, I'll keep looking into my soul, and hopefully I'll figure out how to be better for you. Okay, hippie? Boom! Boom! Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, how are y'all doing today? Could I ask you some questions from my YouTube channel? It's neutral. I'm not with the Confederacy guys. Or them. I'm just here. It's okay. You can say no.
I'd rather not.
No big deal, man. Oh, gravy, baby. Do my beatboxing. Alright, I think I'm far enough away that the sound levels should match out. Here we go.
She's having a private conversation.
Ah! One thing I will give them is they got some rhythm. Well, I would stop recording and start recording if something happens, but I don't feel confident I could do that in the sun because I can't see the screen. So I'm just gonna keep going, and at some point I'm gonna run out of memory. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? This guy's staring at me. I'm gonna go talk to him. If he's making eye contact with me, that means he wants to be my friend. Hey, man, how's it going?
What'd you say to me earlier?
What did I say to you earlier?
Yeah, what'd you say to me earlier?
I said something to the nature of hi.
Did you ask me about my sister?
I was wondering if she was here, yeah. Hey, man, hey.
You fucking ask my sister, I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker! You think I'm fucking playing around?
Oh, little Mr. Sweetster got tough with me. Oh, I'm so afraid. Whatever am I gonna do? Oh, Lord have mercy. So, I just want to make it crystal clear that his sister Molly was at Charlottesville. And that's her with the black mask on. And then she was also at the Durham protest where the statue was pulled down. They've gone to things like this all the time. It's well known that they're both in Antifa and they're both very active. So I'm not referring to some private family member who wants nothing to do with her brother's pretend make-believe fantasy land. I'm talking about someone who's just as active as he is. So I would never pull someone's private family member, out. I wouldn't play that card. That's not my style. And to little Mr. Sweetster, to answer your question, do I think you're playing with me?
You think I'm fucking playing around?
Yes. Yes, I do think you're playing with me. I don't think that if I see you again and I say, hi, how's your sister? Or is your sister here? I don't think you're going to kill me. I don't think you're going to do really anything. You might throw like a pitiful little pretend play punch like this one you threw at Charlottesville.
Who's down? Our
And yeah, the guy you punched was walking around with a big toy Roman shield, and he hailed Hitler because he's also a LARPing little kid like you who spends too much time on the internet, I guess. I don't know. But I don't hail Hitler, and I'm not a child. I don't glamorize Joseph Stalin or Lenin or Mao or none of that crap. What I am is a grown man, and I recognize that federal Democrat politicians like Joe Biden.
Charlottesville is also home to a defining moment for this nation in the last few years.
Are bringing Charlottesville into the 2020 campaign. So, therefore, I'm going to confront you guys at these political rallies to show the world that you're not only little children LARPing and playing make-believe, but you're also semi-violent little wannabe thugs who regularly commit misdemeanor crimes in jurisdictions where the politics allows for you to get away with a slap on the wrist. And that's all you ever have ever done. That's all you're doing now, and that's all you're ever going to do. And I guess it makes you feel tough or something, but not one molecule of my body is in the slightest bit intimidated by you. And if I see you again, the first thing I'm going to say to you is, hi, how's your sister? This guy's staring at me. I'm going to go talk to him. If he's making eye contact with me, that means he wants to be my friend. Hey, man, how's it going?
What'd you say to me earlier?
What did I say to you earlier?
Yeah, what'd you say to me earlier?
I said something to the nature of hi.
Did you ask me about my sister?
I was wondering if she was here, yeah. Hey, man, hey.
You fucking ask my sister, I'll fucking kill you, motherfucker. You think I'm fucking playing around?
Okay, well, I was just curious if she was at the event.
Hey, bud.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Either go behind the barricade or go somewhere else. All right, man. We don't need you out here. You don't need to get yourself in trouble. All right, go back behind the barricade or go away. Okay.
I'll go there and just say hi to them and get the other side, and I'll leave.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's fine, but you don't need to be mingling in this crowd. Okay?
Well, I'm not with the Confederacy guys, so that's why I didn't go back there. But I respect your. I respect what you're saying.
We don't want any trouble out here. All right.
I understand what you're saying. But I didn't do anything. That guy.
I hear you.
Yeah. So they're telling me I have to go back here or I have to leave. So I'll just go back here for a moment.